Hello everyone, my name is Johannes Zauner from the Technical University of Munich in Germany, and today I'm going to show you how you can recreate the results from the data analysis that is written up in this online document on your own with very little effort in a quarto document. So the goal here is, if we scroll down to the end of the document, the main outcome is this table that shows us which percentage of the time people followed recommendations for healthy lighting overall in the evening, the 3 hours before sleep, during wake, and which time frame was unknown due to non-wear or a non-documentation of sleep-wake periods. So that is the main outcome, and we're going to recreate this using Quarto and the open data that is available for these datasets. The first thing we're going to do is we go up and we see there's this GitHub symbol that we are going to follow. And this takes us to the repository where the analysis script files are positioned. And you can see there is a little guide on how to recreate the data here. We don't need that for now. All we need is the link to the repository. So we're going to copy that. We're going to open a new window. And we go to posit.cloud. Now, if you do that, you are arriving at your workspace. If you're already logged in, I'm gonna log out here so that you can see the landing page that you would see if you follow this. You click Get Started, Learn More, Sign Up, and then you can actually sign up here either through an existing account or as a new account. You don't have to pay anything. This is signing up for Posit, which is a non-profit or public benefit company, I should rather say. And so if you have already an account, you can log in and then arrive at this workspace. And what Posit Cloud is an online service that recreates an RStudio, so a programming language environment online without you having to set up anything. You click on New Project and click on New Project from Git repository. It is an RStudio project, that is fine, and we provide the URL of the Git repository, which is the URL that we just copied from here. You click OK, and that will set up the document by copying or cloning the files from the repository into the RStudio cloud. Because this repository is public, you can do that, and because the repository is also permissively licensed, you're also allowed to do that without any issues. Now the project has been set up. You can see there is a little file explorer here, an environmental pane up here that tells us which variables have been assigned, and a console. We're gonna open this QMD file, this quarto file, table recommendations, and this is a script file that contains all the necessary code to recreate this table. There are a few packages that are needed, which RStudio tells us, so we click Install, and we can see here in the console in the background jobs that all the packages are installed. And once that is done, we can execute the script. Now all the packages have been installed, and we have an environment that is now set up to execute our script. So we're just gonna freeze some memory here. And then we click Render. Now there should be a pop-up window. My browser is blocking that, but I can try again, and then it will pop up, and we can see there is an executed script. And if we go to the very end of the script, we can see that there is a table, and it looks exactly like the one before, with one important exception. So you can see those numbers. They are slightly different from those numbers. And that is because here we're working with 31 weeks of data, whereas here we are working only with 4 weeks of data. The reason being that this used the classes level data. We are actually interested in the chest level, so let's fix that. So we are going back to the script. We can see that there are some parameters that we can set, and we specify the chest level data. Save the file, we re-render the file, then we can go back here to our output. We can see now the chest level light data have been imported, and if we go down, we can see it's exactly the same table. So we have now successfully recreated this main outcome that is hosted, and we can confirm that this output is indeed produced by this script because we have executed it ourselves. Now we could even go in and explore what the individual steps are, but it would be much easier to do that in an interactive environment. So you can visit the LightLogR webinar, which is available here at tscnlab.github.io/LightLogR webinar. And if you do that and go to beginner, tropical light exposure and health live, then the exact same document that you've seen before will open, with the main difference being it is interactive now. So there will be some packages that are downloaded here in the background, and if we go down, we can see that the code cells that are executed in this script so here all is already executed, and we can see code and the result of the code is available here, and we can execute this one by one and see what the output to all of this code actually is. We can go in and execute these code cells one by one, explore the results, watch what the individual output is, test what everything is doing. Like if we remove this part here, what will happen? Well, the labels are in here. And so we can run this code cell by code cell and confirm whether the outputs that are created are indeed the same compared to what we are seeing in the fully rendered document that is hosted online. Just gonna wait for this code to execute. There's this 30-second time limit, so if your internet connection is not that good, it may help to recreate this, to rerun this if it doesn't work, but it did in this case, didn't run over time. We can see we collected data from 39 participants, 235 participant days for Costa Rica. And that is the data set that is then used to produce this table. You can explore all of this on your own, in your own pace, and at any time in the webinar.